Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. We're doing our mixed media. I have my embossing die cutting machine here. We're going to emboss some things and then ink them. I did a few and I inked them. Be working on those today. Just wanted to show you and then show you how I ink them. But first of all, I wanted to let you know that I have reached 200 subscribers. So there will be a video. It's something in there. Let me get my calendar out here. This video, I guess, will be going up on the 17th of March. Today is the 10th, so it'll be going up on Monday the 17th. So on let's say the 19th, so in 2 days, the 19th of when you'll be seeing this, on the 19th of March, I will be having a giveaway for my and I will put this in the comments too. On the 19th of March, I will do a giveaway for my 200 subscribers. I will do that video, so it won't be a won't do a mixed media video, but it'll be a video for my giveaway for that. I think it'll be one of my small journals that I have up on Etsy, I believe. That's what I'll do. Pretty sure I will. I have some freebie, ephemera pieces that I can put in there. I will, when I do my video, I'll go over, show you everything that I will be doing with that. It will be a journal. I don't know which journal yet. I haven't got that all worked out yet. It'll be some ephemera pieces, maybe some book pages from an old journal or an old book. It'll be some things. That'll be all in the video that will go up on the 20th. I will have that all worked out. I will put it up on the community page probably before this, so before you're seeing this, you'll know what's going on before you hear it. I'm pretty sure, but just so that everybody knows what that entails. So back to the video. So this is one of the things I do these 3D prints more than I probably do die cutting, which I want to do more of, but I probably do these 3D prints more. This 3D print is just this small one. This is a Tim Holtz Sizzix one. Don't know the name of it, but it's just, this is what it looks like. 2 different ways I did it. I will show you. And then I have another one like this. These are also 2 different ways. Then I have this Sizzix one, I believe. This is a Sizzix one. This is a flower one. This is the same one as this. And I have a gears one. I don't like this one as much as I like the other one. This is my favorite leafy one. That's this one. Show you how I do that. And then this is another gear one that I've, done. So these, I just like the texture and the inking of those. So we'll go over those, how I did that. And this is what they look like after they've been run through my die cutting machine. So I'm going to do a couple of them, show you how these are just different dies that I have. These flower ones I will be doing in a different video to show how I color these. I do those with different ways to color those. I do some of those with watercolors and mostly crayons. So we'll be doing, those will be on a different video. But these, I just wanted to show how I make these, and then we will, because there's a couple different ways you can make them. So I cut these already. The small ones are 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. The best way so that your paper, I cut these out of white cardstock, so that your paper does not break or rip. You just spray it a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And to make just a plain one without, and then however your die cutting machine you layer, it's different how you layer your pieces for die cutting versus your, oops, this is backwards for me, how you die cut versus how you how you do your embossing. And these are the 3D embossing. My other ones will emboss also, but the 3D ones are will emboss much better. The other way, that's the easiest way to do it. You have the indent, and then this is the raised part. The other way I like to emboss, let me get the black soot, my black soot, so that you can see this much easier. You still have to wet your cardstock, so that, because you're still doing the same thing, you can rub it like that, which is excuse me, it's going to get more into the grooves and stuff. Spray your cardstock, and I just use my distress sprayer. Don't always put a lot on there, and I run it through my machine again. And I don't have an expensive, I mean, it was expensive, but not, I don't have a Sizzix or anything like that. I got mine from Amazon. It's off, it says OFFNOV, off Nova maybe is the name. But then that's what that will look like. Let me get this so I can sop up some water. Sprayed a little too much water on there, which can happen, but those are different effects that you can get. Now, let's do, oops, let me get a wet wipe here. You can also, let me wipe this up here. All of a sudden my throat started getting scratchy, but dry it. You can also just, oops, pat it like you do a stamp. Now you can use any inks you want. I just use these. I do not use my Versamark or VersaFine that I use for my permanent. I don't use my permanent ones on here just because I don't want the ink to always be on there. I like being able to wash it off, and then just spray, put it in there. Run it through. Sorry if I'm moving my camera. We'll do this one, and then we'll do another one. And then I just love the different textures and techniques that it shows. Now let's do this one. Let me wash this off again. Leave that out to dry. This, like I said, this is my favorite. I love the flowers. I'm gonna put my black away here because black soot, because I'm not gonna use the black soot on, got that one one dirty, so let's just, then same thing as with the small ones. Just put it in there and run it through. Now this one, it's not as thick, so you just play with it to see how. Not gonna work. So let me get my other plate over here. Get a drink of water, see if I can get rid of this. I might have to get rid of my skinny plate here. Now I do cut. I've had this machine for over 2 years, I think, and it's still the original plates and things because I use it more for embossing than I do. Sorry, you are really wiggling there. It's because I just have you on a table, not a desk. And then there's that. That's the indent and that's the raised. So let's do burnt sage. And it's easier if you put it on the raised part. Just pat this. See how well that shows up. I will run this through on a different table so that it doesn't, my video won't be as shaky. Hopefully that just fell over. Got my coffee cup in here from this morning. I'm just running it through here. Turn this over. And that did not work out as well. I do not like that at all. Works well with the small ones, does not work well with the big ones. Just wipe that off. Yeah. Do not like that as well at all. I don't normally do that with the big one. But this is how, and then I just, you know, get my little, and then you just run it over. Pretty easy, and you can make spots darker. The more you go over it, the darker it'll be. The raised spots will be darker. And you can use many different colors. You can use your, I have distressed crayons that I can use on this, or even the colored pencils. These look great on this. To give it some more definition. But I'll go, I need a new dauber. But this is my favorite way to do the embossing, is this way. But let's do hickory smoke here. Where's my hickory smoke? Oh, right here. And it does both ways. I mean, both sides. You can do both sides. And you can mix colors. You can do just like you would any other with your distressed oxides, your ink, and then I'll get my that one didn't show up very well, but let me show you on this one. Yeah, see how it lifts the ink off? Right there. And then you can, let's see what this, add some color. That's the wonderful thing about these distressed oxides, is you can add so much more color and make it so much prettier. And I love the raised part of that. Let's put that back. Let's do this again. Very pretty. And I really like how that turned out. This would make a beautiful card. You can put it on the front of a card. Let me get a card topper or card front. Show you. This is one that I've used for something, but let's cut this out here. Let's see if we can. Lost my glue. I wasn't in my craft room at all this weekend, so I feel like I'm in a strange place. Don't even know if I'm in frame, and I'm sorry if I wasn't. I believe I'm in frame. Oops, sorry if I'm to here. So let's take this and put it here. I think our next one after the crayon, the distressed oxide crayons, or distressed crayons, is going to be, we're going to do the crayons on this to show how I color those. And I'm no artist, so please, there's no judging here. I'm going to do some embossing. Oh, did that wrong. I should have put that on the other side, but that's okay. We can cut that out and put a different one on the back. But let's see. And this needs to dry because there's water on the tag from spritzing it to put it through the embossing machine, and then also from the distressed oxide when we sprayed it. I love that. That is so pretty. It's just a different and unique tag. Let's see if I can get the corners rounded here, even though it's still wet. Oh, it worked. Lovely. Let me see. Now I got some paper here I can put on the back. We'll have one full tag made. Oh, I didn't even tell how you could enter to win. You have to be a public subscriber to win the giveaway for the 200, because that way I can check to see if you really are a subscriber. You have to be the giveaway for the subscriber. Have to be a public subscriber, and you have to comment on the post that I post about it, just like the last time. So we'll do that. I will make a post on the community page, and I might make a small or a short and put that up also. So it'll be a little redundant, but that's okay. I'd rather people see it more than once than not at all. I've got some glue on there. Forgot to ask how everybody was doing. I was so excited about hitting my 200 subscribers over the weekend that I didn't even. There we go. Let's choose this one this time. I haven't used this hole punch for a while. Not even in the center, but that's all right. So there's a, let's find, do I have my ground espresso out here? I don't think I do. Oh, maybe I do. It doesn't look like it's up there. Yep. So let's ink this up. There's so many ways you can use your inks, your die cutting machines, your embossing folders. Look how that did. I love that too. That is just so pretty. I love that, how it did that. I'm trying to duplicate that a little bit. That's pretty. Okay, there's that. That's really pretty. I really like that. I hope you guys liked it too, but let's see here. You can use markers to outline, to highlight. Beautiful. Let's do another one here. Let's do some mustard yellow. And these flowers. Well, it looked like flowers anyway. Let's do that. And then let's do this again on the other flowers. See if we can make that look good. just so many, and it's the textures that is what I just love about this. And then we have these textures that you can add, which are the snowfall, which is this. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then we have the crackle paste, which is this one. That. And then this is the, oh, I think I got that wrong. This is the snowfall, because it's sparkly. Yeah, I think that's snowfall. Oh, nope, I was right. Snowfall, crackle paste, and this is, or snowfall, sparkle, and crackle paste. So let's, and then this one is the opaque crackle paste. So let me show you how to use these. I put, oh, that might be the old one. That is the old one. I'm trying to rehydrate that one. So let's put that one back. Let me use this, try this one. We're gonna try this one on there. I know this video seems all over the place. I don't mean it to be. Let me put a piece of paper down so I don't get it on my new mat. And let's find a stencil here. Let's use this one. I want to put this in the center, so I'm going to do this a little controlled here. I'm going to add another layer of, and this is the Texture Paste Black Opaque. I'm going to just try to do very small ones here, just in the center of these flowers. And with it being black, oh, there was a little one right there. I shouldn't have to color it at all. Let's see, we'll just do these yellow ones, big yellow ones. See if we can get those to, there's 4 right there. Let's see how that turns out. This is how, exactly how I just did this, is how I did all the other ones here. Made these tags. Just drop that. And then this is how the crackle paste one turns out. I just wanted to show you. Let me show you a bigger spot on this. How it's easier to do. Let me do it on a tag. It's very easy to do, and the thicker you put it on, the more texture you have on your, and it's very easy to clean up. Soap and water, just like anything else. I need to get a plastic bag for that. Put the plastic bags in them and they don't dry up like the one did of mine. unless you use them all the time. If you use them like 24, you know, at least weekly, or so that they don't dry out, then you're good to go. But I don't use mine that often, and I don't want them drying out. I just use a baby wipe to clean mine off. That works well. Not so well on your hands, but it does work well. And then they dry relatively quickly. But that's, let's see. Yeah, that just adds another layer of, I don't know that I can, you could probably pull those up if you do it soon enough. Probably make it more of a mess. Taking all of the ink off. So I didn't do well on that, but learn from my mistakes. Make sure your and that's fine. Make sure your stencil, if you're adding something to the center, is going to be completely covered where you don't want the black spots. I will use that still because I can put stickers or something over that. But there you go. So what we learned today is the texturizing of cardstock, and then how to ink it up, use different layers of inks to do that, how we use texture pastes, how you can use texture paste. I didn't use all of them, but I mean, in my video I didn't use all of them, but I showed you what the ones I have can do. And you can ink over them just like anything else. Let's do this one, maybe you can see it better. We can ink over it. Or around it. I don't know if you can see that well. In real time, it shows up in between where the stencil didn't. Oh, this is better. It's getting better. Oh, right there, I missed a spot. There we go. Right there. You can see that. And then let's do another color on a different one so you can see that a little better. Let's do it on this one. Get my big paper back out. I also use these papers. Because, I mean, there's no sense in wasting that ink or the texture paste or anything like that, because you can still use it. I use it for backing or collaging or any of that good stuff. So there's that, and you can still see I hope you can still see the sparkles. So that's how that works. And then let's try it on where is the big one for the, oh, here it is. So these are different ways you can add textures to, and you can do the same thing with your journal pages. You can add this texture paste directly to the journal pages, and you can add you can put texture on your journal page with your embossing folders. Just have to make sure you run it through the embossing folder before you put it in your journal. So there's that, and you can still see that it's got the emboss or the paste on it, the different pastes, so that you can do of everything we did today, or that I showed you. See this, you can also, this had ink in it. That's how that turned out. So you can mix it with the inks. So let me, this is dry already. That's how fast that dried. I really like how that turned out. I have a lot of natural light. The sun is shining so bright today. It's like throwing me off. It's usually gloomy in here. So let's show you. So we have all of these. I'm trying to make room on my desk. I feel like I've got all this new stuff, and now I feel like I don't have room for some reason. Okay, so here's the paste that we used, and then the black one, there we go, the different pastes that we use. Okay, and then we did the embossing. Which I totally love. This is my favorite. But I also like, you know, just leaving it plain like that too. But you can do it many different ways. These were also ones that was inked, just like these, where you inked the embossing folder. And then these were just ones I inked as I went. This one's also pretty. So, yeah. So you can do it many different ways, however you choose. But, and then those are the embossing folders I used. I don't know where my other one went. So, oh, here it is. So here's my other embossing folder. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it was kind of like all over the place, but that kind of happens when you start creating. You want to do this, 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 and this. But yeah, so I hope I didn't confuse you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Leave them in the comments. I definitely will answer those for you. Like I said, we'll do these with distressed crayons in an upcoming video. I will make a short or a post on the giveaway for 200 subscribers. I love you all dearly, and I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a blessed evening. Thank you. Bye.